how are they translating it into an English version? Like one of the things that's been compared quite a bit is the Epic of Gilgamesh and the story of Noah and the Ark, the Great Flood. There seems to be some parallels.
Yeah.
Like, how close is it?
In some ways, it's very close, and in other ways, it's not. So that's the story of Upnupishtim, which is kind of a side story in the Epic of Gilgamesh, where Gilgamesh he realizes his mortality and he's trying to find eternal life. And there's this guy, Upnupishtim, who he runs into, who tells him this story of the gods gifted him with eternal life because he saved all the animals on a boat. And so there are actually parallels between that and, say, the Genesis 6 Noah Ark story in like making a big boat, putting all the animals on it, and then they get off and they make a sacrifice to, in his case, the gods, and in the Bible, God. And I think what you're looking at there is probably a cultural remembrance of something that did take place. And so you have these adjacent cultures who they're existing within this framework of the ancient Near East, and you're seeing these kind of parallel echoes of things that actually did happen. So there are definite parallels, but I think sometimes people look at those and they overplay that. So one of the examples I often give is Advil and arsenic both come in pill form and have an A on the bottle. But it's not the similarities that matter in that case, it's the differences. And so if you look at the differences, there are significant differences in the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Upnupishtim story and the Genesis 6 story. But there are obviously parallels between that because these are both ancient Near Eastern stories and they're products of their day. Does that make sense?
No, it does make sense.